Wagwan, what up, man? How y'all living? It's 9:38 in the afternoon, 9:38 at night, whatever you want to call it, bro. I normally turn the heater off, son, but it's cold as F-U-C-K down here. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you, bro, and I ain't turning it off, man. I don't plan on being long with what I'm saying anyway. So on my mind right now, bro, me and Cuz, we had a long week. I wouldn't say stressful, cause that'll put a bad taste in your mouth when you think about the type of week we had, but more so busy. A lot of things are still in the wind. We did as much as we can on our part, man, and it's just in the hands of others at this point, bro. I think we put our best foot forward. We put our minds together and, made the best of the situation. You understand? I don't want to get too deep into it because it gets to exposing, I wouldn't say classified, but classified information for lack of better terms, man. But we did what we had to do, bro. I'm proud of us, honestly. But one of the things is that I want to talk about, it kind of relates to what we went through just through this whole process of these last 2 weeks, man. I wouldn't say we've been running like chickens with our heads cut off, man, but we definitely been putting in a lot of footwork for sure. It's been real precise and real, planned, and we know exactly what we had to take care of, but it was a lot, man, to say the least. I said a lot, just not just to say a little bit, bro. But you ever heard the saying, don't be of the world? Even if you're not religious, bro, even if you don't believe in things like that, bro, understand that there are things and evils out there that if you don't hold a strong lock on your mental health, you can find yourself being caught in these cycles of being of the world. It's happened to me before, and people that know me might say I got caught up being of the world when I used to trade a lot, bro. But it's crazy because that's really what opened the door for me to get out the world, for real. Hold a strong guard on your mental, son. Hold a strong guard on your morals and your principles, things that have gotten you to where you are in life now. I'm talking about the deepest core principles, man. Let me give you a small example, and I'm gonna edit this video so it's not long, son. I grew up in Baton Rouge, I'm from like a small town kind of past Lafayette. I just tell people Lafayette, Louisiana. But I moved to like the city part real young, like kindergarten, first grade, and I stayed there till like the beginning of my 10th grade year. So pretty much adolescence completely. And when I moved, me just being new, you know how it is if you've been a new person to move somewhere, you interesting to people. The girls there for sure definitely wanna, come kick it with you. They see a new face. If you carry yourself decent enough, you look decent enough, people gonna talk and people gonna wanna, tap into what has been untouched. That's just like anything else, bro. But through that, bro, it threw me off of so much that I was supposed to be doing, son. I allowed the attention I was receiving. I allowed the people just throwing it at me. The women just, like, I'm talking about, it got to a point, bro, like, one of my dogs had sent me a snap. He just so happened to be in class with like 6 different girls that he knew for a fact, like just through me and him talking, you in 10th grade talking, like, I definitely took it there with, bro. And, like that used to be exciting to me. Talking to somebody who had a old man and doing slime stuff and just getting the thrill out of knowing we not supposed to be doing this, but that was exciting to me, son. Before that, man, like, I didn't care about none of that before I moved down here. Like, I was strictly trying to be better at sports, dedicated to that, grinding on that. So I even stopped playing my favorite sport, football, long before I even moved, just off the simple fact of looking back at it now, it was the beginning of me doing that, son. And I played basketball, which was my second favorite, which I shouldn't have did, but things happen, bro. But I say all that to say, man, I allowed the attention and the throw me off of the things I was supposed to be taking care of, man. And it left me when I got out of school, when I graduated, in a world of like chaos. I ended up graduating high school a year early. So I'm in college, man. And I'm in college, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. End up doing nursing, just cause everybody in my family nurses. All the women in my family strong, independent, take care of their children. They do what they need to do. They work a lot, but they take care of their business and honestly get anything that they want, for real. So it just made the most sense, bro, at the time. But when I hopped in, bro, I really was lost, son. I had been lost myself. I had been lost trying to pursue the passion that was truly interesting to me, son. So when I jumped in, I just was going with the motions, and I look up 2.5 years later, and I stopped going to school, wasted 2 years, man. And I just say that to say, bro, don't, especially this for like young people, like, man, especially if you like in that high school, about to get out of high school, college, son, listen, man, it's a lot of distractions out here, and every day just more and more distractions that get bred into this world, man. You need to be able to develop the skill to cipher through this stuff like a literal, like a strainer, like when you make spaghetti, a real strainer, and pick up on the things that's real important to you, man. And you know, I found that so hard for me to do, son. And although I do feel like it was needed for me to feel like I lost myself for the try to build myself back up into the person I'm supposed to be, son, I think it would have saved me a lot of time, effort, and energy if I would have aligned myself way earlier with the things I was supposed to, man. And I didn't, and I became of the world, bro. So, yeah, man, I hope this video kind of makes sense, bro. I'm still working on, you know, trying to deliver myself, bro. Like, it's kind of difficult when you just talking into a camera, you understand? But like I said, I hope it makes sense, man. Don't allow temporary satisfaction to throw you off of the thing that you're supposed to be taking care of, man. Although I feel like everything happens for a reason, and without me feeling like that, I wouldn't be dedicated as much as I am now, son. I think if I would have found that dedication through, let's say, failing at sports, or trying to get better at sports, or not producing the results I wanted to at that, and keep working on that, it would have saved me a whole lot of angst that I had to push out in order to get back on track. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I got a little bit of work to do. It's almost 10 o'clock, man. I got a lecture to listen to. I got a video to edit and upload today. I might just edit and upload this one while it's fresh on my mind. But yeah, man, I hope that this kind of makes sense for somebody, bro. And I know I've been up close to the camera the whole time, bro, but yeah, man, it was on my mental, bro. I hope it reach and touches somebody, bro, for sure. Through him, you gonna conquer it all. Through him, it was already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. I don't want you around if you're not around to better